Dave, and this is Miss Marie. Our other science collaborators are over there cleaning up the lab. Miss Marie and I were watching this video of these two young scientists on YouTube, okay? And the claim in the video is that they mixed a sodium chloride solution with a sodium bicarbonate solution, and they observed a reaction that released gas, okay? In other words, it foamed up. They also observed a precipitate that they claimed to be chalk. Now, chalk is calcium carbonate. And we're wondering where they got the calcium molecule from, the calcium atom, to produce calcium carbonate from sodium chloride and sodium bicarbonate. Right, Marie? That's a little fishy, isn't it? Yeah. And we also kind of know from what we read from other sources and what we learned in school that sodium chloride and sodium bicarbonate, do they react together? These girls are claiming that they react together, but I don't think they do react. So we're going to try and reproduce their experiment and see if we get the same results. And we're also going to try to see if maybe they were using sodium carbonate, and they meant to say sodium carbonate. So we're going to try reacting sodium bicarbonate with salt and sodium bicarbonate with salt. And we're going to see if we can reproduce anything like their results, okay? So that's how science works. Someone does an experiment, and other scientists, like Miss Marie, are you a scientist? Yeah. Other scientists try to reproduce their results. They let the world know, either way. So that's how science works. Okay, so that's what we're doing here tonight. So we're going to try and reproduce the results that we just saw in that YouTube video by those two girls. So we have sodium bicarbonate here, and we have sodium chloride in this beaker, and we're going to make solutions of each one. And we're going to do 50 milliliters of each, or we'll see, maybe 100 milliliters of sodium chloride. Derek, will you stir that around by holding it on the table? Don't spill any, please. Okay. All right, so now we have here a solution of sodium bicarbonate. Just go like this, Derek. Hold it like this and stir it like this. Okay? Don't spill it, Derek. Okay. All right. You shouldn't wipe things on your hands like that, okay?
I didn't wipe it.
All right. So this is our sodium chloride. This is our sodium bicarbonate. Just a minute. Just a minute, Marie. All right, Marie. Here. Okay. You both pour a little bit, okay? Marie, pour just a few milliliters in here. All right, Derek, you want to pour the rest in there? And make sure you take a look at what we're observing, okay?
Okay.
Do you see any, yeah, okay. Do you see any evidence of a reaction? Any gas being released?
Nope.
Any temperature change?
Not much. That's why the arrival of
It's 21.6 degrees.
But hey, these guys
22 degrees. Look out, Marie. Get out of there, Marie. 21.8 degrees. 22 degrees. So it's not changing in temperature. Do you see any gas release?
No.
Now, you did pour, we had precipitate before we started, and we poured some precipitate in there. Just a minute.
I want to pour that inside there.
No, we're not doing that yet.
I want to make this.
Did we see any additional precipitate? Don't touch, Marie.
I want to make it with a spoon.
Marie, sit down. Sit down. Thank you. Did we see any additional precipitate form that wasn't already there?
Yeah, bubbles.
You see bubbles? Where?
I think they're little. Like there's all this stuff, or is that just salt or something?
No, I don't see any bubbles, bud.
Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't see any bubbles. I don't see anything happening that indicates a reaction.
But what's the black stuff?
What black stuff?
I saw some black stuff.
There's one little piece of, I don't know, maybe it's a piece of pepper or something that got in there somehow. Yeah, I don't see any evidence of a reaction. The temperature didn't change, there was no gas released, and the precipitate that's in there now is the same amount of precipitate that was already in there. because we didn't mix it very well. This is just a preliminary experiment to see if someone maybe should do a lab experiment. Maybe those girls discovered something fantastic and new, because the science world already knows that sodium chloride and sodium bicarbonate don't mix. Both theoretically and with observations, you can observe and calculate ahead of time that those two things don't react, okay? So now our next experiment is to see if we made, a few minutes ago, we made sodium carbonate from sodium bicarbonate. We converted it by heating it in a pan, and I'm pretty sure we converted all the sodium bicarbonate to sodium carbonate. Now we don't know what's going to happen when we mix it with acetic acid. So let's try that, okay? Let's pour some acetic acid in here. And let's sprinkle a little bit of carbonate in there, okay? Sodium carbonate this is. All right, Derek will go first this time, okay? Tiny bit, just a tiny bit. Let me help you, okay? I'm going to tap it so we get just a tiny bit. What do you think is going to happen, Marie? Think it's going to react the way the bicarbonate and acid did? Oh, it does seem to be releasing a gas, and there is also a precipitate. All right, you want to pour it? Yeah. Pour a little bit more in there. Go ahead.
We're saving some, right?
Oh, look at that. We have a ton of sodium carbonate. All right, now, this is not the same degree of a reaction that we observed with the sodium bicarbonate, isn't it? It seems to be proportional to the number of carbonate molecules, atoms that are in the molecule. Let's just dump it all. Let's dump more in there, and let's see if we can create a solution. Now see, with the sodium bicarbonate, if we had put that much in there, it would have erupted in foam. Go ahead, stir it, and then let Marie stir it.
Oh, it's getting out.
Yeah, let Marie stir it.
Stir.
Good job.
Can I put all of it?
Okay, go ahead, dump the rest of it in there. Wait. Now we're going to do an experiment. We're going to see if there's a precipitate that's formed. Let's first exhaust this reaction, okay? Let's bring this reaction to its conclusion, and then maybe we'll do some more. Because what I want to see here... What's the matter? You loved when it exploded with the sodium bicarbonate? Oh, sorry, honey.
Dad, look! Hearts! It formed hearts! I can't take it out either.
All right. Put a little bit more in there, bud.
All? Okay.
Not all of it. Just put a little bit more. Don't bang them together. Tap it with your finger without touching them together. Here, let me help you.
A bit too much. Oh, please go all the way.
How's that? Does that make you happy? We overflowed the beaker?
No, I wanted it to go out onto the table.
So you notice, what are you observing if you compare this reaction to the sodium bicarbonate and acetic acid reaction? Which was a more violent reaction? The sodium bicarbonate or the sodium carbonate?
Sodium bicarbonate.
Right. It had a much more violent reaction, didn't it? What's the matter, Marie? Do you want to pour the rest in? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, pour the rest in.
It's not much.
Dump it all in there. There we go.
It's exhausted.
It's exhausted.
Not doing this.
Oh, we'll do another one, Marie. You want to do another one tomorrow? Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. All right, so...
Hey, the hearts are still there. Well, not exactly hearts.
All right.
I'm going to try and ruin the hearts now.
All right. Was this a fun experiment, Derek?
Yeah.
Derek,
yeah.
were these fun? Was this a fun experiment, Marie?
I wanted to go down like we did.
You want another one to overflow and foam up? Like when we used the sodium bicarbonate? But we don't have any left, sweetie.
But how if we make some?
We'll do that again tomorrow, okay? All right, say goodnight. Night-night.
Night-night.
Night-night. Thanks for watching.
I want to do that again.
We will. We'll do it again. Okay, Miss Marie, what are we going to do?
Pour that into
What is this? This is acetic acid, right? Uh-huh. We call it white vinegar. It's acetic acid.
And now pour
It's
this.
approximately 50% solution, I think.
I'm going to pour this.
White vinegar, distilled white vinegar. I think it's something like 50%, but it doesn't matter.
I'm
There's a
going to
lot.
pour it.
Okay, hang on a second. What's going to happen when you pour the baking soda in there?
It's going to bubble.
It's going to bubble. Is it going to overflow?
Now
Pour it all in there. All of it. Get back. Whoa, look at that.
Oh, there's still some. There's some.
Pour more in there. Where's our spoon? Here it is.
There's still more. There's more of it. Let's get it out. Aww.
All right, put that glass in there too. No, put it in here. Let's pour some more baking soda in there.
Yeah, let's pour some.
Look out, you got your glasses on? Good job.
Mm-hmm.
Ready? Here we go. Whoa, look at
The
that.
spoon's going to be covered with.
That's okay. You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like
More.
science?
More.
You like science, sweetie?
Yeah, put more.
All right, we're all done. Lab's over. We did a lot of science tonight. You're going to be science exhausted. Say goodnight.
I'm not the with me. I need to talk.
Say night-night.
I'm not the.
Say night-night. Night-night. Lab's over. We did like 5 experiments tonight.
I'm with me.
All right, we'll do more another time. Say night-night.
Night-night, guys.
Okay.
Night-night.
Since Marie was very disappointed, we're going to do one more experiment. In this beaker, we have acetic acid, white vinegar. In this beaker, we have a solution that contains sodium chloride and sodium bicarbonate. We're going to pour it in and see how it reacts with the acetic acid. Right, Marie? Put your glasses on. Don't rub your face.
Why?
Because you might have acid on your sleeve.
Look. Is it?
All right, ready? Here we go. Look at that. Whoa. All right, high five. High five.
5 more.
All right, high five. And this is Derek's conducting our Nutella experiments over here. He's trying to see what happens when a child of 8 eats Nutella, when he's supposed to be paying attention in lab.
And I want to figure out what carbon dioxide plus crusty bread does.
Okay, we'll do that next time. Marie, show the world how science works. Show. Why does that happen, Marie?
It's just like what?
Do it again. Show people what scientists do in their spare time. Me, stay right there. Hold the camera. Marie, aim it at me. Marie, come on. Hold it right there. Ready?
That was a round.
Is that a good one?
That was a round, dude. Ooh, the ABC soda gone.